Okay, excuse me. What the fuck? This better show up on your next podcast. What, the song? Posted a link, sadly, in French in the Discord. What happened? What the fuck? What happened? What are the French doing now? Puis Ubisoft, oh, we're gonna talk about this. Are you kidding me? What the fuck is this? I need to like translate it. Hold on. What are the French doing? Hold on. Translate to English. What the fuck? Ubisoft trial. The justice system lifts the veil on years of sexual and moral harassment. I wish I could be shocked. Sexist, racist, or homophobic insults. Well, that's pretty cool. Permanent humiliation. 3 former senior executives will explain themselves from Monday before the criminal court of Bob Guinea on the systemic sexual and moral harassment that they are accused of carrying out within Ubisoft, the French video game giant. Okay, well, this is very different than this. These two things are different. What the fuck? What? Employee tied up? His habits at the office, broadcasting pornographic films with sound on the loudspeakers, kissing employees on the mouth by surprise. What? Playing cat dick? What is cat dick? What is cat dick? How do you play cat dick? Okay. Commenting in public on the physique of employees who he calls cunt, ugly, slut, or COD. Like she plays COD, like Call of Duty. This is Blizzard times 10. This is amazing. Okay. I have to read this now. We might cover this on the podcast as well, but I got this is amazing. Imp, this is amazing. 3 former Ubisoft executives will be tried for sexist and sexual harassment, racism, and homophobia. Following a wave of anonymous testimonies on Twitter, now X, the scandal came to light thanks to investigations published in the Libération and Numérique, a website on IT and digital technology in 2020. In the aftermath, Sergei Hasquet, creative director and number 2 on the group, resigned. Thomas Francois and Guillaume Petru were dismissed for serious misconduct. All right, who's getting renamed in what game do they even have? Fucking Far Cry. Someone is getting a rename. We have a McCree moment. Rename that shit. It is these 3 men that the court will judge from March 10th to 14th, suspected of having led and encouraged toxic management within the studio, according to sources close to the case. The damning testimonies of the plaintiffs against Thomas, known as Tommy Francois, then vice president of editorial department of Ubisoft, exposed the atmosphere he created in the premises in Montreal. Oh my God. During the period of prevention retained by the court from January 2012 to July 2020, Thomas Francois was between 38 and 46 years old. And then, oh my God, his habits at the office. Broadcasting pornographic films with the sound on loudspeakers. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that? Like, you're working in video games. You're trying to, like, finish this level on time or whatever. You're developing it. It's crunch time. You're like, oh my God, I'm so tired. I just want to go home. And over the intercom, you just hear, ladies and gentlemen, for the next hour, anal sex. And you just have to sit there and work. And you're forced to just listen to porn. You just are, while you work, through the loudspeakers. I assume it's like his computer speakers, but like I just imagine like there's actually like intercom set up throughout the office and all the cubicles. This is like the argument for work from home, by the way. This is like, you know, everyone, like people, boomers shit on work from home. But guess what? He couldn't force you to listen to porn if they're all working from home. Kiss, and you couldn't get kissed on the mouth by surprise. What's he gonna do? Kiss you through fucking Skype? Just go. He's like, all right, go to your webcam, put your lips on it, and I'll put my lips on it. Like, is he running away like gleefully? Like, how do you get away with that for like 10 years? Over 10 years. Kissing employees on the mouth by surprise. Like, I imagine there's one of two ways. He either has so much power that he's created like a cult and he just goes up to people and he's like, hey, great work on that level. Or he's literally like a child, like a schoolboy, running up to them, going, and then running away, going, tee hee hee, I kissed you. Like, what? And what is cat dick? What is cat dick? Who knows? Imp says literally tag, but slap them in the junk and yell cat dick. Oh my god. Elvis, dude, if you modeled that bread that sexy, expect to get mouth kissed by your lead. Hey. Hey. Good job on that bread. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. And so like what? Why do you play cat dick at the office? It's like, hey, you're the one that just made that enemy that was riddled with bugs. Cat dick. So if you do a good job, you're getting open mouth kiss. If you do a bad job, you get hit in the nuts. But regardless, you're listening to fucking gay porn on the loudspeaker intercoms the entire time. Ubisoft is crazier than I ever could have imagined. Commenting in public of the physique of employees whom he calls cunt, ugly, slut, or cod. And now I'm imagining like on the intercom, he's like, all right, everyone line up. Everyone line up. All right. You're hot. You're ugly. You look like Shrek. Sir, what has this got to do with game development? Shut up. I'm not at you yet, Tim. I would smash, pass. You look inbred. You look like you play Call of Duty. Okay. While she's wearing a skirt, Tommy Francois forces an... What? While she is wearing a skirt, Tommy Francois forces a young employee he just hired to do a handstand in the open space. How is that a job requirement? Who can do a handstand as a developer? That's what I would say. If I'm like a girl wearing a skirt and he comes in and he's like, do a handstand or you're fired. And it's because of the skirt. And so, you'd see everything, which is just crazy. But like, I would just be like, I can't. I'm going to fall. What are you going to do about it? Tell me I look like I play Call of Duty? Open mouth kiss me? Hit me in my non-existent cat dick? My God. He tied the same employee to a chair, placed her in the elevator, and sent her to another floor? What? Can you imagine? I don't know how Ubisoft is structured, but imagine like the developers are on one floor and like QA is on another or something. And he's just goes on the intercom. He's like, we interrupt today's gay porn. to let you know that QA, you have a new member that are joining your crew. Please welcome them. And you hear bing, bing, and like the elevator doors open. And she's just like tied up in a chair. And they're all like, do we like wheel her out? Or like, do we? She's just there in the elevator, sent to other floors. What if it's like a building, like Ubisoft is just one floor? So it's like, hey, can you go and get coffee? Here, let me help you. Ties her up. Doors open the Starbucks. They're just used to it. It's like the whole fucking, the whole complex just knows. And they're just like, the woman at Starbucks, all right, what can I get you? Large macchiato. Because she's like, she's probably, I'm imagining she has duct tape over her mouth. This is insane. This is crazy. This is like, what? This is what? Or he smeared her face with felt, like a marker, and then forced her to attend a meeting without being able to wash. How did he get away with this for so long? What the fuck is Ubisoft? Are you serious? Did this just come out? Yesterday, yeah. Oh my god, Imp, this is like breaking. This is amazing. Maybe that's how they got the idea to do Yasuke or Yasuke or whatever in Assassin's Creed Shadows, because he used a black marker and just gave her blackface, and he sent her to the design meeting, and like she's walking in late because she has, she's covered in marker, and they're like, oh man, what do we do? What do we do for our next game? She walks in, and the one guys are like, I got it. We need an Office sequel based on this. Like obviously this guy is going to jail, and this woman is going to get a lot of money. I'm happy for her. But then she needs to, if she wants to double her money, she needs to sell the rights to her trauma to make a sequel to The Office. This is the Office fan fiction we need. Holy shit. He's just like, Bridget, you're a genius. She's like, I know. Because she's just like covered in black from the marker. Next day, it's the swastika. Oh, my God. That's how they get all their ideas for Assassin's Creed. I wonder what Bridget's going to look... I don't know what her name is. I wonder what Bridget's going to look like today. Wonder what's going to be markered on her face. In addition to these accusations, he's being prosecuted for attempted to sexually assault... attempted to sexually assault having wanted during a Christmas party to forcibly kiss a young employee held by other colleagues. Okay, wait. He has accomplices. He has accomplices. He has accomplices now. And dude says, if it happened between a few guys, I would think it's either a dare or a prank. And then this one, it doesn't say the gender. So this could have been guys. Who is this man? This man's nuts. How's it going, Lizard? It's been a minute. Hope you're doing well. Just like, all right, I know it's Christmas time. You guys all worked hard, but I want to kiss that person. Turn down the porno. I'm going in for a smooch. Gentlemen, he like snaps like he's got goons, like he's a Batman villain. Gentlemen, hold him down. And like, there's just holding them down at a Christmas party. Somehow everyone is not intervening. Like, this is crazy. Like, how are people not stopping this? How is this at a party? Is it like, I'm just imagining the party. Like, is this like in the bathroom secretly? Because I'm imagining it's like in the middle of the floor and everything stops and the person's getting held down and everyone's chanting like, kiss, kiss, kiss. Because he also encouraged his subordinates to act in the same way, using his aura and his hierarchical position within the company to this end, according to an investigation report consulted by the AFP. Accused of being just as adept as libidinous remarks and intrusive questions of a sexual nature, Sergei Haskuet is also accused of racist comments and acts. Okay, so, like, again, this is not at the same level as this. Like, and you know what? I guarantee you, because of the state of the world, like this, he could have gotten away with it. Like, this wouldn't have blown up. He probably could have gotten away with all of this if Sergey didn't be like, you know what I'm sick of? Those blacks. And it's like, all right, we're shutting down Ubisoft. It's over. It's just like, it's one thing to blast porn and forcibly have kissing experiments and force handstands, but how dare you not be a fan of the black people? Like, it's not the same level. After the 2015 attacks, he allegedly asked a Muslim employee if she adhered to the ideas of the Islamic State group. I mean, I think that's, yeah, okay. Again, like, you should have led with this because the main event is clearly up here. Maybe, you know, he was sitting right next to her and he heard a ticking and he got worried. Like, okay. Is that worthy of this? The executive assistant could find images of bacon sandwiches in the background of her computer. Food placed on her desk during the month of Ramadan. Oh, terrible. If my boss left a bacon sandwich on my station, I'd be ecstatic. Like, that's how you really show a worker you appreciate him. A BLT on my table. Yeah! Should I start pretending to be Muslim so that people leave me little gifts, like things they think I'll hate? And then it's just like, all the bacon. I'll take the bacon. And it's like, thank you. The 59-year-old worker, or 59-year-old former number 2 of the group, which then had 20,000 employees worldwide, will answer to the accusations of complicity as well as immoral and sexual harassment at Bob Guinea Court. Third defendant in this trial, the former game director Guillermo Pepe, is dismissed for moral harassment. Human resources inertia. Dozens of witnesses were heard during the investigation, but a large number gave up filing a complaint for fear of reactions of the video game industry. Okay, let's be honest. This was like money, like the game. Like, do you know the gaming industry? Like, come on, like, if you blew any of this up, like, you're fine. Like, this is huge. In the West, the gaming industry is paused. Like, they will have your back 100%. What? During the hearings, these people deplored the inertia of human resources who were alerted to these behaviors. At the initiative of the first complaints in July 2021, the Solidaires Informatique union denounced the workings of a system that manipulates, exhausts, and crushes the company's workers. One of the 9 victims who filed a civil suit was the subject of multiple humiliating acts and comments that caused significant psychological repercussions. Sergey categorically denies having harassed any of his colleagues. He denies having been aware of any wrongdoing committed by various Ubisoft employees. Okay, wait. Which one was Sergey? The racist guy or the kissing guy? Muslim employee. Yeah, Sergey is just the racist guy. Like, he's like, I don't get it. I gave her a sandwich. I was scared because I'm in France and there's Muslim attacks every 20 seconds of the day. And I work right next to her. And so I'm like, yo, you agree with that shit? No? Okay, have a sandwich. Enjoy on me. Just in case you thought of blowing me up today, have a sandwich. I want to hear from the other guy. An argument that the civil parties are refuting. As long as it's something rooted in the company and the managers do not intervene to put an end to it, it is a systemic to the company. I have seen several cases of moral and sexual harassment, and I've never seen such a desire to humiliate, added the lawyer for the Video Game Workers Union. Thank you so much for that, Imp. That was wild. And yeah, I'm just going to bookmark this so that on the podcast, we can see if this develops. There's no way that stopped, by the way. As soon as it was loudspeaker porn,